few people to join us. Let's just wait. Hopefully, some people will join us. Okay. Let's wait for the message in the League Discord. People can come and join. That will be great, of course. Okay. There is already one viewer. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's wait for the message in the Discord chat and then we can start it off. Alright, let's just start it. Get started. Welcome, Josh. Thanks for joining. First of all, how are you? You still muted?
No, it's just my mic.
Oh. But first of all, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Nice. Good to hear. So just let's start talking about the Brazilian Grand Prix. Of course, you qualified, I think, in P5, if I'm correct. Just
Yeah.
talk us through about your qualifying. How did it went? How did you feel?
Went alright, but I couldn't put a proper lap in it. The one good lap I done, I went sideways.
Oh yeah, that's not great, of course. So you start, of course, from P5 in the sprint race, but unfortunately you finished like 13th, 12th, 11th.
Oh yeah.
You spun. Do you think it was your fault or what happened at the start of the race?
I just think gunslinger.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think you could have avoided, or was it just no
No.
way? Yeah. Okay. So you of course started the race in P11. Did you have a good start?
No, not at all.
No.
No, that
So
was pure from 5th.
yeah, we were watching now the start, seeing you from 11th. You already dropped a place, already dropped 2 places. No, you didn't got a great start, but you kept it out of the carnage, or did you got spun around? Let's check. No,
No,
I think you kept.
I kept it out, but a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So when you saw it was raining, did you like felt, oh no, there we go, or were you happy about it was gonna be wet, or
No,
you weren't?
I was quite happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did you practice also in the wet in Brazil, or just?
No.
Okay. Um. So of course, in around lap 18, the safety car came out, and you boxed for the new Inter. Do you think that was the right call, or could you have done stayed out for track position? What do you think?
I think I was right. Yeah, I dropped down a lot of positions, but I made them up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So when you fitted the new Inter, you were in P7. Looking at it, do you think you still had a shot? Of course, you had the podium, but do you think at that moment you still had a shot for the podium, or you were just aiming for a top 5 finish, or what was your goal when you bid for the new Inter?
No, I think I could still get a podium because I knew Gun only was lap 15. I was
Yeah.
in 8th, and the person in 3rd was only a couple seconds.
Yeah, exactly. So of course you finished the race in 3rd, with still looking at the penalty of AJ. Maybe it gets removed. Do you think, watching the footage of AJ's penalty, do you think it will get removed, or what's going to be for you a fair decision, you think?
I mean, of course, I would like it to be
Yeah,
not removed.
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't look like it was. I mean, it looked like it was all for.
yeah. So, of course, AJ is now saying in the chat he left space for Snoopy.
I
Um,
mean, no.
yeah, it's going to be
So
an interesting one,
he could have stayed on track, I think.
Yeah, so he could have maybe lifted, you think, and just get him in a different corner, yeah. Yeah, I'll watch it also back, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a 50-50 one, but we'll see. I think you both, all of you guys, deserve the podium after a great race, from starting at the back. But looking at the season as a whole, of course, we're now, I think, as a team, second in the constructors, and we're pretty high up in the drivers. What's gonna be the shot
Yeah.
for? What's gonna be your shot, your goal, and our shot? Do you think for the remaining season, as Red Bull and as a driver?
For me, one top five.
Yeah.
Of course, I could have. I didn't reset the track. I probably got closer.
Yeah,
Top five, and if I'd been at Portugal, then again I would have got closer to P5 again. But
yeah. All right. So, you're aiming for a top five. Are you also aiming for a win this season, or do you think that's out of reach?
now that Portugal, one of if not my favorite tracks, went away, I don't think I get a win.
Yeah. Okay. But you never know. I mean, it's a crazy league sometimes, and a lot of things can happen, of course. Yeah. So you're saying there's no win, but how many podiums do you think you will get, and how many do you hope in the remaining season? Are the remaining 8 races, I think.
Well, I'd hope to get 3 or 4 more.
Yeah. And what are the tracks you think you can get them? We have, of course, Bahrain, Suzuka, Spa, Baku, Silverstone, Mexico, and America, and what was the last track again? Singapore. We have left. What
Yeah.
are gonna be the tracks where do you think from? Yeah, that's the track
I
I
mean,
can get the top.
the tracks where I think that out of the tracks remaining, the ones I feel comfortable at are Bahrain, Singapore, and Baku.
Yeah. So of course you're feeling pretty confident on the tracks, but of course you spin sometimes. Do you think that's over aggression, or you just want to keep it like on the edge to just get the maximum result?
I think sometimes it's over aggression and sometimes it's just getting used to new cars still, medium traction control.
Yeah, exactly. So your aim is, of course, for podiums, 3 or 4 podiums, getting high up in the drivers, getting high up in the constructors. Of course, we as a team won the constructors last season, but you as a driver has really improved a lot compared to last game. What are your suggestions about that? What do you think? Why you got so much better, or not so much better, but better than last game? What are your why do you think that happened?
I really don't know. I mean, I've always liked an understar car, but I don't think I'd like the game this much.
Yeah, exactly. Last game, I don't think. Did you got a win last season?
No, no.
No. Okay, so that's maybe a good goal for you this season. Talking about um last season, you finished on the podium a few times. We were, of course, won the constructors. Is I think that's, of course, the goal again this season to win the constructors as a team.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, let's end it with some questions from the chat. I see a lot of people already chatting in the chat. Do we have some questions for Josh for the remaining podcast? We need some good questions in. Come on. Roy. Roy is saying, of course, won the constructors. Of course we did, Roy. We are Rebel, you know. We are not. From who have you learned your aggressive driving style, Josh? Asked Sebastian.
I don't know. Aggressive? Not me. No.
Lando Norris? He's not really aggressive, I think.
No. No, I mean, no.
Yeah,
I don't know, honestly. I mean, started playing the game competitively, like January, February, start of this year. I don't know, maybe from open lobby.
yeah, exactly. Cameron is asking you, Josh, if you could remove one American whose name starts with an A from the league, who could it be?
I think I'll have to think about that one. Probably.
AJ, I think that's a good choice because AJ loves to go with four wheels of track, so that's I think the best decision. Where will Roy finish at Bahrain? Do you think, Josh?
Um, 7th.
Seventh. Are you happy with that, Roy? P7th? I think he needs to be happy with that because it's not one of his best tracks. I do think. Okay, next questions. Will Josh get lapped in Bahrain? I mean, if he spins, yes. If he doesn't,
I
maybe.
mean,
I
even if
don't.
I spin, I don't think I'll be lapped.
I don't think so as well. I mean, we have a lot of safety cars as well, so damn 7. Roy
No,
is going
no,
for a
no lap.
podium. Roy is going for a
I mean,
podium. What do you have to say about that?
interesting.
Interesting. Roy. Do we have some more questions, guys? Some good questions, finally. Finally, some good questions. That should be great. Oh, those guys never can't be serious. Favorite remaining track of the calendar? Asks Roy.
Singapore or Bahrain?
Yeah, Bahrain. Okay, yeah. Also, you asks, when will the Rebel Boys stop using resetted track? When I will answer if I was you. When will the FIA get some good rules? I would say no, no. But when are we going to stop use resetting the track? Do you think?
No, I'm always gonna use reset.
Yeah, for me it's quite automatically when I'm doing it. Like when I'm doing open lobbies, it goes
I've
super
just got
auto.
you. Yeah, I've got used to it from the lobbies.
Yeah, same, exactly. Yeah. Cameron asks, thoughts on your driving, on your teammate being a pay driver?
I might be a paid driver.
I might be a pay driver. Do you think you're a pay driver? Pay driver? Oh, this is going not too serious. Oh my god. Alright, do we have one more question for Josh so we can finally get a good question? Austin never can be serious. It's, oh my god. One final question, a good one, please. Should be great. Appreciate it. Oh. Does the league need a new weatherman? Why do you say that, Roy? Because I mean, the race was full wet.
I think I remember saying in chat. His engineer was saying it's gonna dry up in 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, but Roy has just he's not listening. Great. Thoughts on Camille P, so the commentator, being in the comments box for the 5 lap tournament. Yeah, what do you think? Why do you think it's a
I
great
mean,
choice to put him in there?
now there is one good Cameron there.
Oh,
That's a
uh,
joke. That's a joke. I'm sorry.
oh. Last question for you, Josh. Will Josh win the 5 lap tournament and get 100 V-Bucks? V-Bucks is for Fortnite, right? I think it is, yeah.
No,
There it
I'm
is.
not. I don't think I'm going to the tournament.
Nah. You already said the reason to me. I think it's not great to repeat it on the stream.
Oh
Because
no.
it's not a good reason to repeat on stream why you're not joining. So I think it's a good way to end the stream. Thanks everyone for joining and I hope to see you on track next week. Thanks all also